Sangeeta SSR presents cell cycle and cell division. So today we will be studying cell cycle and cell division, how this process takes place. We all know that cells comes from the pre-existing cell, and these pre-existing cells are required for the continuity of the life. Now we will be studying the basic types of division we will see in the cell cycle, that is mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis is also known as equational division. Why it is called equational division? Because they have same number of chromosomes in their daughter cells. It takes place in the somatic cell, that means general body surface, and the number of chromosomes is same as it is present in the parent and the progeny. Coming to the next one, that is the meiosis. We call it as reductional division because here the number of chromosome is halved and it takes place in the germ cell. Female gamete, rather, they have got 23 chromosome. So here what we see that as because we have got 46 chromosome, out of this 46 chromosome, male gamete will have only 23 chromosome. Now let us see the various events of mitosis and meiosis. So today we will discuss only the mitosis. So what we see, basically they have got two processes, karyokinesis followed by cytokinesis. What is karyokinesis? It is the division of nucleus. So first the nucleus divides, then the cell divides, that is the cell cytoplasm divides, resulting in the formation of two daughter cells. But there is a simple type of cell division, we call it as amitosis. What happens in amitosis? You usually find it in the amoeba, paramecium or lower organism, where actually the nucleus elongates, then the constriction takes place followed by two daughter cells. This amitosis, they do not show phases like prophase, metaphase, telophase and all those phases. Coming to the next cell cycle, that is the most important part, is these phases. These phases play a very important role because in the cell cycle what we see, G1, S and G2 phase. These two phases are actually comprises of interphase. This is the total interphase, and remaining phase is the M phase, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, followed by cytokinesis. Okay, that means cell division. G0 phase is not shown by all the cells. Some cell they show G0 phase or the quiescent phase. Here what we see that usually the cell goes with G1, where the cells are responsible for the duplication of the material. S phase, we call it as synthetase phase, or it is the phase where DNA replication takes place. And G2 phase, here the proteins and all other things takes place. In the M phase, we will see prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase is taking place. Coming to the next phase, what we call it as interphase. This is the active phase of the cell. Though we are calling it as an active phase, but actually it takes the 95% of the total phase. And it is divided into G1, S, G2 phase. G1 I said just now that they are metabolically active, duplication of lysosome, Golgi bodies and all our things are there. They also produce functional proteins. Ribosomes are synthesized here. So this is the most important phase, followed by S phase where the replication of DNA takes place. And G2 phase where new proteins are produced and energies store increases because cell has to work a lot. So this is a very important part, and here we see that in the interphase actually the nuclear membrane starts disappearing, followed by here nucleus also disappears and chromatin material they have still present, and the centriole starts dividing in the animal cell.